I'm Ben Stockwell. Today I'm joined by Iosif Papa from the UMBC track and field program and a national qualifier in the discus. Iosif, in the regionals, you were in flight three. You had a good first throw, but you fouled on your second throw. What were you thinking going into that final throw, knowing you needed something big to make it to the NCAA championships?
Yeah, as you said, it was a very tough competition for me. I think it was the most competitive competition I've been in my life. The goal is to go to the nationals. Like I talked with my coach, I was ready mentally and physically. I knew that I wanted like a very big throw to qualify. And as you said, I didn't start my competition that well. And knowing that I have only three throws, in my third throw, I was like, this is it. I have one more throw. This is what you have been working all this year. I was calm. I wasn't that stressed. I trusted myself. I knew that I could do it. And I went into the ring. I said, you can do it. Just having fast legs and throw the disc as hard as possible. And it happened. And I was so happy at that moment because when I saw the 58.02, it was a huge relief from all the sacrifices that I have this year, all the hard work, all that I have been through all these years. Because it was my first time making internationals. I've been to regionals three times, so that was the next step for me, and it was so nice. It's a moment that I will never forget in my life.
When did you start throwing the discus and how did you figure out you were good at this?
Yeah, I started like throwing disc like very very early. I was like third grade of middle school, and my dad put me in track and field. For the first years, I was doing track, I was running, I was jumping, and then I realized that I don't really like running that much. And I was big enough, and they were like, "Hey, you should become a discus thrower." I was like, "Okay, sounds good." I was very lucky because from a young age, I have teammates that are Olympians. For example, my current coach right now, he's three times Olympian in discus throw. So I grew up watching him throw, and I feel very lucky that I was in this specific group growing up because I took so many from them, and I'm taking these things with me all these years.
What is your goal going into these championships and what do you want to accomplish?
All right, yeah. The goal was to make it to nationals. So after I achieve this goal, now I'm stress free. I will go enjoy the experience. Yeah, of course, the goal is to make it to the first team. I want to earn these three more throws. Uh, the goal is first team, but my main goal is to go enjoy the moment, enjoy the experience, and whatever I end, I will be happy. But the goal is first team.
For you, this isn't the last competition of your summer, as you have some international competitions coming up. How do you feel something like this can help you have success later on in the summer?
Yeah, as you said, this is not my first meet for this year. My season is gonna end on August because I'm honored to be in the Cypriot national team. I qualify for the Europeans Championship U23, which are gonna be in Norway. Also, I'm gonna compete on the World University Games in Germany. So I have two more major competitions, and then I have my national championship on the 3rd of August, which is that's gonna be my last meet. And as you said, it's a very long season. This one tricky part. It's very difficult for us and me to stay in shape, stay focused, watch out my diet and all this stuff for so long. But this is what I do. This is what I do for a living. I love what I'm doing, and I'm very excited for the summer because outside of NCAA, I'm competing for my national team, and it's an honor for me to compete for my country. I always enjoy it, and I'm hoping to do great there too.
Finally, what have you enjoyed about your experience at UMBC?
Oh, UMBC is amazing. UMBC, like, I came here as a freshman. It's like a family to me. I like all the staff. I like my coaches. Shout out to my coach Davina, who made me who I'm right here and talking to you. Coach Davina is such a special person for me. She took me as a young man, and growing up with her all these 3 years, she's very special to me. She helped me so much mentally, physically. They treat me so nice. I came here, I barely speaking any English, They treat me so nice, and they're making me feel like home.
Well, congratulations on making the NCAA championships. I look forward to watching you soon.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, and thank you again.